Hello, everybody. My name is Sanjay Kadam, and today's video is concerned with histology of pituitary gland. When we take section of anterior pituitary, means adenohypophysis, then there are main two types of cells are there, because anterior lobe is called adenohypophysis. It means adeno means secretory, hypophysis means pituitary, means secretory lobe of pituitary. Anterior lobe, adenohypophysis. Posterior lobe is called neurohypophysis. It is a nervous part of the pituitary, that is why called neurohypophysis. Neurohypophysis having no epithelial cells but neural cells, and it is not actually secretory in nature. It bringing the hormones of hypothalamus through axons, and here from this lobe hormones are released into the bloodstream. Means posterior lobe itself is not a secretory, but anterior lobe means adenohypophysis is actually secretory in nature. Here there are epithelial secretory cells found here, two types. One, these are the chromophores, and another type chromophils. In this way, two types of cells are there, as we learned in previous lecture. Histology of adenohypophysis shows two types of cells, chromophils and chromophores, or chromophores. They are also called chromophores or chromophores. Okay, in this way, chromophils, chromo for color, stain, dye. Phils means having affinity, means these cells have affinity with specific colors, either acidic stains, basic stains, or neutral stains, in this way. And such cells hitting means they have no affinity with the stains or colors, means chromo color, phobes means hitting. They never taking color, their cytoplasm never taking color or stain, but these cells taking color, taking stain or color, and they hitting colors. Either they are stained very poorly or no color taken by these cells, but they always taking specific colors. And chromophils have granular cytoplasm. Their cytoplasm have granules, that is why they are secretory in nature. They are not having granules in their cytoplasm, that is why granular cells. Cytoplasm without granule means clear cytoplasm to some extent. Okay, in this way, on that basis, they are divided into two types. Granular means clear cytoplasm, and granular cytoplasm of chromophils here. Okay, thereafter, chromophils are of two types: acidophils and basophils. Acidophils and basophils. Two types of cells are there. Why the cells are called acidophils? Cytoplasm or granules of cytoplasm taking acidic color, acidic stain, and here in basophils cytoplasm taking basic color or stain. They accept basic stain, they accept acidic stain. Means, for example, here they accept eosine stain and they accepting hematoxylin. Here eosine is acidic stain, it is red or orange, that is why cells taking reddish or orange colored stain, and hematoxylin is a basic stain which is somewhat bluish. Okay, in this way, by accepting nature of basic stain, basophils, by accepting nature of acidic stain, they are called acidophils. Okay, now here acidophils have again another types. Acidophils are of two types. Somatotrophs and second lactotrophs. Somatotrophs, these are the cells secreting somatotrophic hormone or growth hormone, and which stimulates body cells, somatic cells, so as to perform cell division and thereby growth. Another lactotroph secreting, they secreting prolactin, and prolactin is a hormone having a role in secondary growth of mammary glands during pregnancy. Then basophil, another type of the chromophils are called basophils, and basophils are having three types. Okay, first type is corticotrophs, second gonadotrophs, and third type is thyrotrophs. In this way, corticotrophs, gonadotrophs and thyrotrophs are three types of basophil cells. Corticotrophs secreting adrenocorticotrophic hormone, ACTH. It stimulates adrenal cortex, the outer part of the adrenal gland, that is called adrenal cortex, and from where three steroid hormones are released. Glucocorticoid means cortisols, Mineralocorticoids mean aldosterone, and androgens or androgenic testosterone. These are the three steroid hormones secreted by the adrenal cortex under the stimulation of ACTH released by the corticotrophs. Now, gonads. There are two types of gonads, testes and ovaries. And gonadotrophs stimulating gonads like testes and ovaries, and where two hormones are produced. First is FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, which stimulates testes as well as ovaries, while LH stimulates ovaries, and the another name of LH is interstitial cell stimulating hormone, ICSH, which stimulates interstitial cells of testes, and LH stimulates ovary, and which brings about ovulation. And under the influence of FSH, growth and development of follicles occur inside the ovarian cortex, while thyrotrophs, the name itself indicates thyroid stimulating hormone, it thyroid. Trophs means stimulating somewhat, and it secretes TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, and this thyroid stimulating hormone of pituitary and anterior pituitary stimulates thyroid gland so as to release thyroxine hormone by thyroid gland. Okay, in this way we have 5 types of cells. Acidophils have 2 types and basophils have 3 types. And now we will focus over their percentage, means in what percentage they are, means somatotrophs, lactotrophs are located inside the adenohypophysis. The most abundant cells are somatotrophs. They contribute near about 35 to 45%, means these are the most abundant. Somatotroph cells are most abundant, means they occupy near about 35 to 45% of secretory cells, major bulk of the adenohypophysis. Okay, then lactotrophs. Lactotrophs having near about 15 to 25% of total secretory cells. Then corticotrophs contributes near about 15%. Gonadotrophs contributes near about 10 to 15%, while thyrotrophs contributes or constitutes least number among all these trophic cells, only 5%. In this way, thyrotrophs are least abundant. They are least abundant. Okay. In this way, these are the percentage of different secretory cells inside the adenohypophysis. Now about the chromophore or chromophores. Okay, these are agranular cells, means their cytoplasm have no granules, that is why called clear cytoplasm. Then these cells, chromophores, they are formed after degranulation of these cells, acidophils and basophil cells. When some acidophils and basophils losing their granules, they become chromophobes. Okay, they formed because of degranulation of acido and basophils. While some chromophobes are considered stem cells. Okay, and they have no role or very negligible role in hormone production. No production or poor in production. They have negligible role or no role in production of hormones. Okay, in this way, the different types of secretory cells are here summarized in this video. Friends, if you like, then share it to your friends, and for getting updates, please subscribe my channel. Thanks.